Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking all about journaling. So, this was a request that I had recently, and I've talked about journaling quite a bit, but I don't think I've done a full journaling video start to finish. So, we're digging deep into journaling today. If you are somewhere that you can make notes, then feel free to take some notes along the way. But yeah, I really wanted to dig deeper into journaling because it is a really powerful tool. And you've probably heard of it recently. It's something that's been floating around for a long time, and more recently, it seems to be everywhere. Everyone's talking about journaling, and that is because it is seriously powerful. You know, this is my experience. In the past, when I have needed to get something off my chest and out of my head, I need to ring a friend, have a rant to a colleague, blah, blah, blah. But now, like, obviously I still love to do that. But now that I have journaling in my life and I know what it's for, I can actually go to my journal for that. So it's a really powerful tool to just help you clear your head. Whether you're stressed, whether you're just overwhelmed, maybe you have some goals that you want to achieve, and journaling can be a really good tool to have in your tool belt on that journey to becoming stress-free, to achieving those goals, and just feeling more peace and calm within. So like I said, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you don't really understand it. It's just one of those things that you will never understand it until you do it for yourself. It's just a really powerful tool. So basically, it can really help you find clarity and for your next steps, to move forward on what like the bigger picture is for you, or what you need in that moment. So you can use journaling for many things. And, obviously, like I said before, if you're having a really tough time, then you can use that to feel better. You can be raw and real and honest, and just brutally honest with journaling, with your journal. It's just you and the paper. And that's the really cool thing, is that the things that you feel you can't say out loud, you can get them out of your head and write them down. It's a safe place to do that. So you can use journaling prompts to really dig deep and into some deep-rooted issues and some blocks. So maybe like you can't really figure out what's happening or what's going on, or why you can't get this goal, or why whatever the issue is. It can be a tool to use to really dig deeper into that. So, and otherwise, you can use it to just really pull out those deepest desires that maybe you have been pushing down for a long time and pushing to the side. So I'm going to give you some morning and evening journaling prompts. So it's going to be a really good practice for you to get into, to do morning and evening journaling. And then any other journaling prompts that you come across or you need to use, you can either do them then or do them throughout the day. But see how you go. Start with morning and evening journaling. There are a couple of different prompts depending on the time of the day. So we're going to dig deeper into this on Monday's workshop, the Ultimate Routine Workshop, but this is just a general overview of journaling on its own. So morning, number one thing in the morning is flow journaling. So this is going to be something totally new for you if you've never heard of journaling, or you've heard of it but you don't know what it is. You've probably never heard of flow journaling. This is where you write about your perfect day, a perfect day in your dream life, and what that looks like from start to finish, and you write it in present tense. So as if you already live that life. So you can get really clear and specific on the life and the days that you want to live. So this is really cool. Something I've been doing for a little while now. And honestly, I do like my ultimate day. I'm living my ultimate day every day. There is a few things missing from my life that I'm still working towards, but ultimately my day is part of that dream life vision that I've been writing about for a while. So that is really cool and really powerful. Number 2 after flow journaling is gratitude. So you would have heard of gratitude, and you know, there's all the fluff around that as well. But honestly, gratitude, all you have to do is write down 3 things that you can get really creative with it, you know, or it could be as simple as having a roof over your head, having clothes to wear, and a warm shower. But you can get really creative with gratitude, and you can be like, I'm so grateful for the man who made my coffee today and made a joke and made me laugh. You can get really creative with it, and it's a good way to turn your mindset towards gratitude, to find the things that are, you know, beautiful in your life. Because when you focus on the things that make you feel bad, guilty, sad, or like all the things, that's what your life can become if you focus on that. And not to say that those things are not going to happen, and if you're grateful, then bad things won't happen, because that's not true. You can be grateful and still want more out of life. Okay, so just find 3 things every morning that you are grateful for. If you want, you can do gratitude at night after the day, and you can be like, oh my God, this man did this, or this woman did that, or you saw, like, you can be grateful for something that you saw as well, something that you learned. It doesn't have to be anything specific, really. Okay, number 3 is your intentions or to-do list. So depending on how you like to do it, it could be a full to-do list. It could be just a brain dump, and you're like, oh my God, I need to do this, and it all just comes out. Or you can break it up into different categories for your intention. So it could be things like, I want to feel, So maybe you want to feel, you want to feel calm throughout the day. You want to feel passion throughout the day. You want to feel excitement throughout the day. You know, you can write down the things that you want to feel, because you can't control some of the emotions. You can't really control emotions that pop up throughout the day. You can only control how you move through that, allow yourself to feel it, and then how do you move through that, and what's your next step? Because you don't want to stay in the feeling of the negative feeling, all right? So you want to move through that, and you want to come out the other side, and yeah, how do you want to feel? Because you get to choose how you want to feel. Okay, so feel is one. Do is an intention. So what do you need to do today? What needs to get done? Like, what is a high priority? Another intention could be movement. So you want to move today. How do you want to move? Because we're all different. We all like to move our bodies in different ways. Depending on the day of the week, you might want to move differently. Maybe the time of the month, if you're on your cycle, then you want to slow down and just go for a walk, that kind of thing. So how do you want to move today? The last one is eat. How do you want to eat? You can have as many categories as you want, but these are just the ones that I like. So feel, do, move, and eat. Because if you can write down the things that, like, plan out your meals for the day, you know exactly what you're having, and you don't even have to think about it when the time comes, right? And it takes that pressure off. And yeah, you've got a bit of preparation behind you. The last thing is affirmations. So depending on what you need for the day, you can write your affirmations for what you need that day. So if you feel like you have a lot to get through and it might be a little bit overwhelming and you're like, oh my God, I have so much to do, you can write your affirmations in a way that works well with the goals that you have. So you can write like, I am strong. I can do this. I've got this. You know, you can write something like, I can achieve anything. I will achieve with ease, grace, and flow. You can write something that aligns with and takes away from that overwhelming feeling of like all the things that you feel like you need to do. That could be like more specific to goals, but if your affirmations, there can be so many things. I'm going to actually dig into affirmations a little bit later. So those are your morning ones: flow journaling, to-do list or intentions, and flow journaling, gratitude, intentions, and affirmations. All right. At minimum, if all you did was flow journal, amazing, because you can add all of that stuff in to your flow journaling. You literally can. You can write your flow journaling to include the things that you're grateful for, because every day you want to be grateful, and in your dream life you are a grateful person. So you can include that. You can include the things that you've got to get done today, and you can write them in a way like, I am passionate about this project I'm working on it. And then you can do your affirmations in there, and you can say, I am strong, I am powerful, I am successful, all the things, depending on what your goal is and what you're working towards. So there's your morning journaling prompts. So once you've done that, obviously evening journaling prompts are similar, but the number one journaling prompt, if all you did was this one, that would be amazing. It's celebrating your wins. So number one evening thing is to have a little think about your day and write down everything that you did that day as a big, small, tiny, amazing win. Something, all the things that are getting you closer to your goals or helping you live the life that you really want to live. So I'll give you an example of wins I wrote down the other day. So you can dot point it, you can write in a paragraph. I just do whatever feels good on the day. So this day I just started writing it in a paragraph. Today was a great day. I ate nutritious, delicious food. I didn't have any alcohol. I walked the dogs. I chatted to clients. I booked one-on-one calls. I locked in a new client for December. I listened to a podcast. I had coaching session, which was great. I'm ready for a coaching call. I sorted out the carpet. I spent time with a friend. Those are all my wins that day. And they would have been everything that I would have had in my flow journaling. I would have wanted to eat well. I would have wanted to move. I would have wanted to connect with people. I would have wanted to educate myself and listen to a podcast. I would have wanted to have, personal development and do my coaching. And I got to spend time with a friend too. So you really can have it all in one day. It's really cool. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about wins. Big, small, tiny. I've talked about this recently on the goals workshop and how important it is to celebrate your wins. So go back and watch that. If you are a core member, you can watch that anytime. Number 2 is intentions for tomorrow. So if there is something that maybe you didn't get done today and it's super important to you and you want to get it done tomorrow, the other thing you can do is just simply write 3 things that you want to get done tomorrow. So maybe you want to exercise at 6 a.m. Maybe you want to meditate when you first get up. Maybe you want to feel peace and calm throughout the day. Whatever your intentions are for tomorrow, it can be short, it can be long. It doesn't have to be a full to-do list unless you want to, but it could also be just a brain dump and help you clear your mind. Lastly is your affirmations and your mantras. So I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I want to touch on it again. So these are your positive I am statements. So they can be I am da da da, or it can be quite like a sentence. And basically same thing. You just write it in a big paragraph, you put dot points, however you want to do it. And you write in present tense about your future self. So your dream self, your ultimate version of you, that person that you want to become, how do they think? How do they feel? How do they act? And you write all those affirmations as if you already are that person and you already live that life. So once you start to do this, you can actually switch that wiring in your brain that you've been telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not worthy, blah, blah, blah. This is where you can rewire your brain, and it's amazing. Like it works. So I've got some examples here. I am confident, I am fulfilled, I am healthy, I am strong. And this depends on your goals too, depending on what your goals are, what areas of your life you're working on, whether you want to do affirmations for every area of your life, or there's one specific one you're working on, or a couple. I am worthy, I am free, I live life on purpose, I am successful, I am worthy of abundance, I nourish my body, I love my body, I am me, I am proud, I believe in myself, I can achieve anything I want, I am powerful, I am at peace, I am healthy, I am happy, I am calm, it's safe here, I am fertile, I am fit, I am stable, I am caring, I help others, I give back, I give myself the love and care I deserve. Those are all things that resonate with me, and those are the affirmations and I am statements that I use all the time. And I love saying them. They are just beautiful. Like they make me feel so good. So basically, you're saying them in a way as the person that you want to be, like I said before. And I did dig a little deeper in this on the goals masterclass series as well. So you can go back and watch that as well. And also on the Monday masterclass, which was all about mindset, we really talked about identifying your dream version of yourself. So that next level version of you, that person that you want to be, and really giving her an identity, giving her a name, and really, who is she? What does she stand for? How does she act? How does she behave? And you can simply start behaving and acting like that boss woman version of yourself, or that Wonder Woman version of yourself, which is really cool. So if you do these journaling prompts every day, I can promise you will notice a difference in your heart and soul, the way you feel, the way you act, your whole life, your relationships, your health, everything will flourish with these. And there are so many journaling prompts. It's really cool. Like, you can use journaling prompts to really dig deep into certain things. But even if all you did was those, amazing. And like I said, if all you did in the morning was your flow journaling and all you did at night was celebrate your wins, amazing. So it's a really powerful tool, and one that has changed my life. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me, reach out to me, and ask me. And obviously, if you want to learn more, we talk about this kind of stuff inside the core membership all the time. So that's the place to be. Otherwise, just send me a message and I'd love to chat. All right, bye guys.